Hello everyone, it's Marie, and today I will show you step by step how to make this wonderful bracelet. For making this bracelet I used only one beading technique, but with beads of different sizes. I made the tutorial very detailed, and I hope you like it. I'm going to use black thread that you can see our making process better. First, we need to pick up one bead, then put it down. Leave the short end long enough to tuck it into the finished bracelet. Then you need to pass the needle through this bead a couple of times, but from the opposite side. This will be both a stop bead and part of a bracelet. Now we need to pick up an even number of beads, including the stop bead. The length of the picked up beads should be equal the desired length of the bracelet. I will pick up 20 beads. This will be enough to show you this beading technique. After we have collected the amount we need to take one bead, then skip one bead and pass the needle through the next. This is the peyote stitch technique. All the time we need to pick up one bead, then skip one and pass the needle through the next one. Only the shape and size of the beads will change. We continue to make our second row. We collect one bead, then skip one and pass the needle into the next one. Repeat these steps until the end of the row. Then I will show you how to move on to the next one. So we have reached our stop bead. It is the last one in this row. We pick up one bead and pass the needle through it, and the second row is ready. Now, each time we will need to pick up one bead and pass the needle through the protruding beads. We have started our third row. There should be 8 such rows in total. This is how it should work out for us. We have 5 beads on one side of the base and 4 beads on the other. This is the middle of our bracelet. Now we need to braid it on both sides with silver and blue beads. But before we start braiding the sides, we need to back up a little at the beginning to give us room to attach the clasp. It's quite easy to do. we will go through the beads with the needle to the place we need. We have skipped the amount of beads we need, and now we can continue. Next we will use silver beads, and we will need to make 3 rows using these beads. Well, we continue in the same way. We pick up 1 bead, then pass the needle through the nearest protruding bead. I will make one side completely first, then move on to the other. If it is more convenient for you, then you can do them one by one. That is, first make 1 row of silver beads on one side, then go to the other side and do the same there, and so on. So we made our first row with silver beads. Now we need to make 2 more of these. The silver part of one side is ready, and now we need to use blue beads. We will make 2 rows with these beads. We repeat the same steps. Pick up 1 bead and pass the needle through the nearest protruding bead. Ready. Now we need to go to the other side and do the same. Now we are ready to continue, and we need to make this side exactly the same as we did the previous one. First we need to make 3 silver rows and then 2 blue ones. I finished the second side. Of course, such a short detail does not show the beauty of this design, but I think this is enough for you to understand this technique. When the bracelet is ready, you will need to hide the thread in the beads. I don't usually tie knots using this technique, but you can if you want. The thread must be hidden by moving the needle in different directions. Now I'll show you this. Once the thread is securely hidden, the remaining end of the thread can be cut off. The same thing needs to be done with the end of the thread that we left at the beginning. And then we just have to attach the clasp. I attached the slider and cups on both sides, then added a ring on one side and a lobster clasp on the other. That's it. Thank you for being with me in this video and see you in new ones.